Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the DX9 Invisible figure. And as kind of my usual at the moment, we're going to go from just the vehicle to bot mode just because of time restraints. I've had this guy sitting on my shelf for a little while, and I just haven't had the oomph to review him. And what with one of the current giveaways was the Mastermind Creations Mirage, who is hopefully on the way now. I've had him ordered for over a week now. There's been hiccups on certain things. No one's fault but my own, I think. But anyway, so I figure I'll review this guy this week, and then once the MMC one comes, we'll review it, and then we'll do one of the little war bit videos, because people like that, except for Greg apparently. All right, so yeah, he rolls very well. The tires are rubber, and they've got kind of like they're smooth, but they almost feel like a little bit sticky. And not like in a ew, that's sticky, in a like, oh, that's good traction kind of way. As you see, it rolls really well. Tires work perfectly. No issues there. Looks like a great car. I like it. Folds up fairly nice underneath, as you can see. No like glaring robot kibble sticking out. I mean, as we all know Transformers, this is, you can tell those are his arms and those are his legs. But if you didn't know Transformer, it just looks like panels. So it does a pretty good job there. He does come with a rifle and a shoulder cannon. And as far as I could tell, I don't see any place for them to store in vehicle mode. Those don't come out. I think you can fold the seat up. There's kind of a slot right there. You can kind of stick something there. I don't know if that's official or if I'm just making it up as I go along. But yeah, so those look nice. You got a nice silver paint on the gun. Looks fine. And you got a nice chrome paint on the missile for the launcher here. And I want to say it's a separate piece. Yeah, definitely separate piece there. So yeah, he looks good. All around, I'm very satisfied with the way this race car looks. So let's get him transformed. So we can fold these pieces here down. Just kind of start off there. And then split the legs. And what you want to do is just unfold them. Just like this. This will untab here, like that. And let's see here. I've transformed this guy like twice. Open up this panel here. And this will rotate around and close up like that, just kind of filling on that gap a little bit. Now this piece here, you want to rotate this around like this, and then collapse the tire. And kind of keep it out of the way, and just see, it's kind of getting jammed up here. There we go. Thought there was a way to lock it in. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's the heel, and you can kind of play around with this, just kind of rotating it And I like to get it right about there so it's kind of flush there. And it also puts a little pressure on the tire up against this back panel, so it's not so free floaty. So again, let's do it over here. So you want to take this piece here and flip this out and around. Take this tire here and you rotate it on this piece here up. And then you can push it in. And then, like I said, it just kind of up to you where you want to place it. I like to get it right there so it's kind of flush and wedged up against that back piece so it doesn't spin at all. Alright, then you want to take these pieces here and they rotate out and out. Like that. And like that. Alright, and then let's see here. The seat, I believe, comes up. This assembly will come around like this, and then these tires will come up. This comes down and down. All right, around. Tires come up. Rotate the arms down. This will rotate over like this, and you'll split this piece here. That. And you want to take these pieces here and they will rotate around like this and out like that. Now you can take this piece here with the chrome bumper and it goes through that slot there. And you'll have to readjust things to get it right. And then it'll just go through and sit just like that. Alright, close those waste pieces up a little bit. Right. Yeah, there's no real tabs going on in there. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Seem to have gotten it locked in a little bit better from before. Alright, and then you take the waste piece here and this will fold up and sit like that. There we go. Collapse those waste pieces there. Flip the hands out. This is one part I really don't like, is just that big gap right there. I'll forgive it, but to an extent I'll forgive it. But yeah, they probably could have done that one a lot better. And there you go. There is the Mirage in bot mode. You take the shoulder cannon here. It's got a little bit of a hinge right here, so you get a little bit of playability out of that. And there's just a slot right here on the shoulder, and you just plug it in. And then the gun, it just slides in. It doesn't actually tab in anywhere, but slide it in, he holds it just fine. No problems whatsoever. And there you go. There is the DX9 Mirage in bot mode, and he's pretty cool. I do really like him. Posability wise, like I said, this can rotate up and down a little bit. The head is on a ball joint, so you get a good range of motion there. Kind of This piece here kind of makes it a little bit difficult to maneuver it, but you work around it, you can do it just fine. Shoulders are on the swivel here. They get a little caught up with this tire, so just kind of, you can angle the tire however you need to keep it out of the way. Then they rotate out at this pin here, and then there's another pin here that will actually get you more range of motion there if you need it. There is a bicep swivel, double bend elbow. Again, you can see that hole right there. Hands are on ball joints, so they rotate, and then the fingers do open and close. You got the waist swivel, although it's kind of an odd angled waist swivel, so I don't know how much I like it as much as, you know, it's more or less just there. Universals for the hips, so up and down, in and out, thigh swivel, double bend knee, so giving you full range of motion. And then the feet have, they have a rocker, and then they kind of have a fake tilt going on there. And then, of course, like I said, you can angle these tires however you need to for the heel spurs. So, all in all, it works pretty well. Pretty well indeed. And then for size comparison, here he is next to MP10. So Prime's definitely bigger than him. For argument's sake, here he is next to Classics Prime. You see, he's just a little bit bigger. So if you had Orion, who would be about right here, that might be acceptable for a chug scale, but I don't think he's chug scale. Some of his designs are chug designs, but not chug scale. And there he is with an MP car, and you see they're just pretty much right on the money. So all in all, I will say he's great. He's definitely got some chug elements to him. The way he's not fully painted. Yeah, like I would have liked to see that blue painted on rather than just blue plastic. But they still did it in a way that it looks good. Let's see, the chrome's done really well. That's something. The feet are kind of chuggish, and same with the back of, you know, here. That's definitely a chug design with the legs folding out. I mean, that's pretty much straight from Combine Wars there. And then the big gaps in the forearms. It's like, you know, you couldn't have just made a hinge right there for plastic. And then the chest isn't seeming to lock in, although I'm pretty sure I had it lock in pretty securely in the past. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely like him. I definitely approve of him. Now the problem is he's the same price as the Mastermind Creations Mirage, who does look better, and it's Mastermind Creations, so it's going to be better plastic too. So it's kind of hard to say, you know, how they will stack up, because I have not had the Mastermind Creations. For me, this guy is going to be in my MP collection, unless the Mastermind Creations just blows me away completely. I like this guy a lot. I think he's definitely worth it. And being as he's about the same price as an MP car, I definitely think he's maybe a little bit higher than where he should be. Just because some of the design elements could have been done a little bit more MP as opposed to chug. But all in all, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think personally, I'd probably give him a 10 out of 10, but I'm giving him an 8 out of 10 just because, you know, he's got a few elements that I know a lot of people are going to disagree with, being MP style, you know, like I said, these pieces here. Now, you know, Bumblebee does that, but he is a mini bot. And then, of course, you know, he's only $10 more than like the some of the X-Transbots mini bots. So take that as you will. And he's also constructed in a way that he actually feels good, and I don't feel bad about transforming him, but that's X-Transbot thing. Anyway, all in all, I like him. I do recommend him. But if you don't have a Mirage yet, I'd say maybe hold off and see, take a look at the MMC one first. Watch some reviews on that. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing him soon too. But if you don't have a Mirage already, it really boils down to these two, and of course, just take your time and choose the one that fits your sensibilities, because this guy fits me. So anyway, I guess that's it. Everything's dusty.